Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Erica and today I'll be showing you 100 things that you can do if you're bored at home. I know right now a lot of us are social distancing and self-isolating with everything that's going on, and it may be leaving you feeling bored, lazy, or you may just need something to cheer you up. This video is in no way trying to make light of the situation. It's just if you're lucky enough to be at home and be safe at home and are needing something to distract you, I thought I'd put together a list of things to do that. So all of the things that I've put in this list are things that I was lucky enough to already have at home, saving me a trip to the shop, and hopefully we'll do the same for you. So let's get started. So number one is Dalgona coffee or whipped coffee. You've probably seen this across social media, either on TikTok or Instagram. I made it using equal parts of instant coffee, water, and sugar, and whipped it using an electric mixer until I saw soft peaks form. I probably could have whipped this for a little bit longer, but it already had taken longer than I had expected, so I kind of gave up here. I then added some ice and some soy milk. And topped it off with the coffee mix, making a little bit of a mess in the process. The actual coffee itself is pretty good, but you also mix it pretty good. You could listen to a podcast. Here's a couple of my favorites. You can do a face mask. You can clean your jewelry. This is something I always forget to do, but a little really goes a long way when it comes to polishing. You can watch a comedy special, which is always sure to lift the spirits. You can watch YouTube. You can do some coloring. I have a lot of coloring books lying around and it's always peaceful and calming to do. You can make a donations pile. You can archive old social media posts, whether it's something that doesn't fit your theme anymore or just doesn't suit you. You can do a word search. I used this website as I didn't have any word search books and it was just as good and there was a ton of different ones. You can make a cheese platter using your favorite cheeses. You can play a board game. You can dust your house. You can count your coin jar or piggy bank. You can build a pillow fort. This was a lot of fun. I collected all of the throw pillows and throw blankets that I had lying around my house and put them on the floor, and then used a flat sheet and tucked it into the back of my couch, and then taped it to the back of my TV. Be very, very careful doing this. You don't want to pull down the TV and cause a very expensive accident, so just be careful. I then added some fairy lights for a little bit of warmth under there, and made the cutest, coziest little movie watching spot. You can brew some iced tea. You can organize your jewelry. You can take a personality test. This is a Myers-Briggs test. It was a lot of fun. You can light your favorite candle. This one is Taha by Glasshouse Candles. It is my favorite. It's a vanilla caramel smell. You can do your full skincare routine from start to finish. You can look into your ancestry. You can play The Sims. I'm pretty sure it's on sale right now if you don't already have it. You can wash your makeup brushes. You can detail clean your shoes. I like using a magic eraser for this. It really gets the dirt off, especially if you have white shoes. You can learn a new language. You could do this using Duolingo or also podcasts. You can take Polaroid pictures of things around your house. I love my plants, so I took a photo of one of them. You can give yourself a pedicure. You can make an online scrapbook. I did this on Kmart's website through Snapfish. It was a present for my mom and it was of our last America trip. You can reorganize your junk drawer. You can bake something either from scratch or from a box. Either way, it's always a lot of fun. This one didn't turn out quite right. The texture was quite strange and really thick, so it was pretty well impossible to spread evenly across the pan. As you can see, it just kind of plops in there. You can do some meditation. You can clean your makeup components. I like using a makeup wipe for this as it really gets the makeup off, but then you also don't have to use any really harsh chemicals. You can start a TikTok. I was hesitant at first, but it's definitely a lot of fun. Here's mine. You can play some Sudoku. You can clean your electronic devices. They build up a lot of germs, and I think especially now it's important to keep those clean. See how long you can really hold a plank for and challenge yourself every day? Crop old t-shirts. Make a gourmet version of a simple dish just like they do on Bon Appetit. Deep clean your apartment or house, get those spots that you typically forget. You can attempt to make a rolled omelette. I have never made one before, and I only watched one very short video on how to make it, which is probably why it turned out like it did. I started off by using the chopsticks, which was okay at first, but as the eggs got harder and a bit more rubbery, it started getting a bit more difficult. As you can see, I struggled a bit to roll it. I then added more egg in, as it said to do in the tutorial, and I gave up and used the spatula. When I cut it open, I was pretty impressed that I could see some of the rolls. You can rearrange your decor. You can plan out your Instagram feed. I have been using Plan and it's been working really well. You can do those cleaning jobs that you usually put off. You can draw an absolute masterpiece because you're an incredible artist that just needs to express themselves. You can learn some origami. You can sell some unwanted clothing on Depop, Poshmark, or even Facebook Marketplace. You can do an online stretching class. Being cooped up in your apartment or house, you might not be moving as much, so it's important to stretch. You can make a Pinterest account. You can whiten your teeth. You can pluck your eyebrows. You can watch an online music stream. There's a lot going on now. You can watch the sunset. You can maintain your plants. You can make new outfits from your wardrobe, try things that you haven't tried together. You can play on GarageBand and try to make a new song. You can make yourself a budget. There's a lot of templates out there that you can use. You can do your makeup. You can clean your car. You can play a card game. You can crop old jeans into shorts. You can do a DIY craft of some sort. I made this candle into a cotton pads holder by removing all of the labels and stickers that were on the outside, and then I started cutting into the wax using a butter knife. It was quite hard to scoop with those, so I ended up using a spoon. I scooped out as much wax as I could, as well as the wick from the candle. Once I got all of that out, I put it into my laundry sink basin and added some dish detergent and let those soak overnight. Once I took them out, I scrubbed them with a sponge, and then they were totally clean, and I added in my cotton pads. You can write a bucket list. You can throw away expired makeup by reading the back and seeing the little jar that has the date. You can make a fashion mood board. You can reorganize your closet. You can update your info and bios across socials to make sure that they're all up to date. You can try a different makeup look you haven't done before. You can plan your dream holiday. I love to go on Airbnb and look at different types of accommodation all around the world. It makes me really excited to travel. You can do an online cardio class. Try to select something that's mainly body weights, especially if you don't have some weights at home. You can start an accountability journal. You could do a TikTok challenge. This is a TikTok challenge that I did. It was actually my first TikTok that I did with makeup. Pretty much you just randomized the colors that you used, and you could only use the 3 colors that you picked. If you're stuck inside with someone, you can give them a massage. If you're at home and wanting to take some photos or just play some dress up, you can do an at-home photo shoot. I like to do it with a white sheet, and I put it outside and pin it up on the window. You can go for a drive. You can make a vision board. You can catch up on chores. You can start a dream journal. You can upskill. There's plenty of free resources on YouTube, as well as Skillshare is also an option too. You can research birthday gifts, whether it be for friends or family. You can do an online yoga class. You can listen to the beautiful sounds of the outdoors. You can watch a documentary on a new topic that you've never heard of. You can update your old passwords to something more secure using a generator. You can watch a whole movie series from start to finish. You can clear out your pantry of old or expired items. You can find a new hobby that you're interested in. Once again, there's tons of free resources on YouTube. You can play online games with friends, like card games like Cards Against Humanity. You can write a short story using a prompt generator. You can do some bleach tie-dye. Most of us have some bleach lying around. You can play your old favorite apps. You can do online shopping for your dream home. You can rewatch your favorite TV shows. You can make a cocktail or a mocktail. This website is called Make Me a Cocktail, and it's a great generator for new cocktail recipes. You can make sure you're with the best possible bank you could be. You could make your favorite food. Mine's mac and cheese. You can declutter all your old email subscriptions, like from restaurants that you dined at 5 years ago. You can do a free Ivy League course. You can clear out old files from your computer. And you can FaceTime your friends. So that wraps up all 100 things in the video. I hope that you enjoyed. If you could please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you know anyone that would enjoy this video, sharing with them, that would mean the world to me. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!